A man, a legend, a seer. Julius Caesar, the very name echoes through the corridors of time, harboring secrets and mysteries that would send shivers down your spine. Immerse yourself into the world of ancient Rome, where the lines between reality and the supernatural are blurred. Picture Julius Caesar, a man of power and prestige, who was not just a formidable leader, but also a visionary with an uncanny ability to foresee the future. Time and again, his decisions, his actions, they all seem to be guided by an unseen force, a knowledge of what was yet to come. Be it his strategic military maneuvers or his political machinations, there was always an element of clairvoyance, a hint of prophecy. Was it mere coincidence, or was there a mystical element at play? Did Julius Caesar possess a supernatural gift, or was he merely a man with an exceptional understanding of human nature and the course of events? A leader? A visionary? Or perhaps a man with a secret pact with the future? Who was the real Julius Caesar? A charming leader or a cunning manipulator? The line blurs when we delve deeper into the life of Julius Caesar. His charisma was undeniable, a magnetic force that drew people in. But beneath this charming facade was a shrewd strategist, a man who understood the game of power better than anyone else in his time. Julius Caesar was not simply a leader, but a puppet master. He manipulated the political landscape of Rome, pulling the strings behind the scenes to position himself at the zenith of power. His influence spread like wildfire, shaping the minds of the masses and bending the will of the elite to his own. His political acumen was unparalleled. He knew when to strike, when to retreat, and when to bide his time. Each move was calculated, each decision a step closer to his ultimate goal. Caesar's manipulation was not just about power, it was about control. A master puppeteer, Caesar wove a web of manipulation that would shape the course of history. An affair so passionate it would change the face of two mighty empires, Julius Caesar and Cleopatra, a love story that echoes through the annals of time. In the heart of ancient Rome, a love story was unfolding that would leave an indelible mark on history. Julius Caesar, the mighty military general, found himself entangled in a passionate romance with Cleopatra, the beguiling queen of Egypt. Their love was not just a clandestine affair, it was a political alliance that would shake the very foundations of Rome. This scandalous relationship, filled with intrigue and deception, had far-reaching implications. It created a rift between Caesar and his city, driving a wedge deeper than the Rubicon he once crossed. Cleopatra, with her exotic charm and political acumen, not only won Caesar's heart, but also gained an ally in her struggle for power. Together, they birthed an era that would forever change the course of their empires. In the throes of passion, Caesar and Cleopatra ignited a flame that would burn down the world they knew. Et tu, Brute, the haunting last words of a man betrayed by his own, the Ides of March, a day that would forever be stained with the blood of Julius Caesar. In the heart of Rome, under the shadow of the towering statues of the gods, a conspiracy was brewing. Caesar, the man who held Rome in the palm of his hand, was blissfully unaware of the storm that was about to engulf him. The conspirators, his trusted allies, were plotting his demise. What greater betrayal can there be than to be stabbed in the back by those you trust? The Ides of March, the 15th day of the Roman month Martius, was a day like any other, but for Caesar it was to be his last. A prophecy had been made, a warning given, but Caesar, in his arrogance, chose to ignore it. He walked into the Senate that day, oblivious to his impending doom. As he took his seat, the air in the room grew thick with tension. The conspirators, led by Brutus, moved towards him. The first blow struck a sharp sting, then another and another. Caesar fought back, but the onslaught was relentless. The Senate was a blur of faces, a sea of treachery, and then he saw him, Brutus, his friend, his ally, his betrayer. Et tu, Brute, he gasped, as the final blow was dealt. The mighty Caesar, brought down by the hands of those he trusted. His body lay on the Senate floor, the life ebbing out of him. Rome was in shock, its leader brutally murdered in broad daylight. The city that once stood under his rule was now his tomb. A life so dramatic, a death so tragic. This was Julius Caesar, a man who danced with fate and kissed the lips of destiny.